All right. Hi, everyone. Today, I'm still with that same project of mine that I keep tweaking, but today I brought I upgraded it to Chat GPT 3.5 Turbo, and it's a different hookup behind the scenes, kind of. It's not that complicated, but it makes a huge difference. Um, I mean, like, I'm just gonna refresh here, and it's quite. It's my tweaking. I can choose. A bit of anything here. Let's go. Just chain link, and I'll leave it at risk management report. I don't have to. Well, I will put something in here. Anything. Okay, what was that? I don't know. Identify potential repository. Okay, and just generate it. So okay, I forgot to change this, but it's on one day. So and because I'm using Turbo, the ChatGPT Turbo, I'm kind of capable, and I will show you folks how I'm hooked up behind the scenes because it's for a coder, it's super interesting. Um, so while this is happening, because I'm going to go behind the scenes here. Okay, this is something I'm working on, and let's go and straight into my handler here. So. Okay, just to show, this is my handler. It's a big handler. It's like, don't do what I do to have big handlers like this. You can break them up a bit, but this is my handler. This is where I do everything. Well, and everything above this handler is just a preparation of all what's gonna go. Like, I'll need one of these, case if I want five. Why I do it this way in the case, because Binance, you cannot, for example, okay, when I create, okay, right here has a, here, I could send this to the prompt, through the prompt, and it will accept it. Okay, it will take description. Okay, and what is description? It's this. Okay, so it'll put it there. What is interval? It's whatever's coming here. What is user input? Whatever's coming from here, right? And what's that? Well, if you it's coming from the my index page, which is the front end. When you choose different things, you write things into it. It comes through here, and then I insert it into the message, right? So I have the system, description, capabilities. What are capabilities? Hey, look how powerful it is. I can put like trend identification, okay, and I can put all the indicators that do just that, okay. Momentum indicators. Well, then I can put all the indicators that do just that, and so on. So I'm really structuring it to define, and then I capabilities, description. Um, what else here? Interval. Well, when I choose like 1 minute, I want him to know that I'm looking at 1 minute. You know, it's, um, and well, the last item. Okay, I have my other prompts before I was using. I couldn't put too much into it. Uh, it was just not taking it. But now I'm capable of putting a lot more latest items that is coming from Binance, because this gives me 500 pieces, but I can't put 500. Even now, I can't put 500 pieces. I mean, let's say there was 25 characters in one array, and I got 500 of those. Then you go 500 times 25. That's 125,000. Um, so, and we're only talking about 4,000, maybe 8,000 soon enough, and soon enough 32, and so to put just 500 pieces into into the prompt is way too much. So I do have to break it down. Like I said here, where my handler. I lost myself. Okay, I was showing. Oh, get latest item. Right, right, right. Where I'm slicing. You know, get latest item. I'm slicing the end, and so I can put more into the prompt. Time series, latest item, um, and then the user how I want it uh, to report. And this one here, if I go right to the end, this is where I put in the user input. So whatever you put, the report should guide investment decisions, considering the user input and the interval he is using, and it says like 1 minute or 1 hour or whatever. Um, and it's pretty sweet. So I'm sure it's got like this response here back, like huge response. So
Supermarket Analysis Agent. Based on the latest market data provided, it appears that the market is in a state of consolidation. The moving averages, ADX, and Ichimoku cloud indicators suggest that the market is currently in a period of sideways movement. The RSI and stochastic oscillator also indicate that the market is neither overbought nor oversold, and the Bollinger Bands show that the market is currently trading within a narrow price channel. This consolidation phase can be attributed to the lack of any significant economic catalysts over the past few days. In terms of recent trends, the MACD indicator suggests that the market is currently maintaining a bearish trend, as the MACD line is below the signal line. However, the Chaikin money flow indicator shows that buying pressures have been increasing over the past few days, indicating bullish sentiment. The OBV indicator, which shows the cumulative volume of trades relative to the price, also indicates a slight bullish sentiment. Despite this, there have been a couple of key points where market transitions might have occurred. One such point is the sharp decline in price from highs of 27,835.51 to lows of 25,728.20, as indicated by the zigzag indicator. This decline can be attributed to a combination of profit taking, increasing negative sentiment around some tech stocks, and higher than expected inflation concerns. However, the market has since consolidated around the 27,000 price level. Considering the potential overbought or oversold conditions, the RSI, stochastic oscillator, and Bollinger Bands suggest that the market is neither overbought nor oversold. This indicates that there may not be significant opportunities for short-term trades. However, the potential for a market reversal cannot be ruled out. In terms of the economic context, the broader market sentiment has been subdued due to concerns around inflation, supply chain disruptions, and potential interest rate hikes. The upcoming economic events such as the non-farm payroll report and the FOMC meeting are also expected to influence the market sentiment. Overall, based on the current technical indicators and recent trends, the market appears to be in a period of consolidation with a slight bullish sentiment. The lack of significant economic catalysts and the absence of any overbought or oversold conditions suggest that there may not be significant opportunities for short-term trades. However, considering the upcoming economic events and ongoing concerns around inflation, supply chain disruptions, and potential interest rate hikes, investors may need to remain cautious and closely monitor market movements.
So, yeah, exactly. Closely monitor. And what would I do to do that, right? Well, I would go down into minutes into closely monitor. So I would closely monitor. let's closely, oh, I don't know how to write, closely monitor. And just like that. So, boom. And set. So 15 minutes looks like that instead. So let's get this going real rapidly and big book. It's back. All right. So
Supermarket analysis agent. Based on the latest market data, the current state of the market appears to be in an uptrend. This is supported by the moving averages, RSI, ADX, MACD, VPT, Ichimoku Cloud, Zigzag, Arun, and Elliott Wave Theory indicators. The current market conditions indicate a positive momentum and the market is not overbought or oversold. In particular, we would like to draw your attention to the Chaikin Money Flow, CMF, indicator which measures the amount of money flow volume over a set period and can be used to confirm trends and identify potential reversals. Currently, the CMF is in positive territory, suggesting that buying pressure is dominant in the market. Taking into consideration the recent trends and changes in the indicators, we can observe that there was a potential market transition that occurred at around 11:45 p.m. on June 20th, where the market broke out to new highs fueled by a surge in volume. The subsequent price action remained bullish despite a minor pullback. Factors such as market volatility, potential impacts from upcoming economic events, and the broader economic context need to be considered. It is important to closely monitor economic news and events that may affect the market, particularly any developments related to the ongoing pandemic and central bank policy updates. In summary, the indicators suggest that the market is currently in an uptrend with positive momentum and a dominant buying pressure. A key point to note is the potential market transition that occurred at around 11:45 p.m. on June 20th. However, given the broader economic context and the potential for market volatility, it is important to monitor the market closely and adjust investment decisions accordingly.
okay. So that was 15 minutes. I mean, it's pretty explicit. Like, um, and I want to do another one here, but shit, I did this. I could go like, um, what would, okay, we got, I would do something like, um, the Elliott wave theory, and then, but extend this a bit more, like, no, not that much, but 30 minutes or an hour. I go for an hour because I need more wavy. I need to see it more wavy because here there's no kind of Elliott wave in the 5 minutes. I don't kind of see it, but maybe in a different stretch. Let's closely monitor. Let's generate that, and then okay, would he be able like wave one, wave two, wave three, wave four, wave five is tight, wave, we'll see. I'll be right back after this click. Okay, so let's see.
Supermarket analysis agent. Based on the latest market data, the current state of the market can be identified as a bullish trend. The trend identification indicators such as moving averages, RSI, ADX, moving average convergence divergence, MACD, volume price trend, VPT, Ichimoku Cloud, Zigzag, Arun, and Elliott Wave Theory all point towards a bullish market. The momentum indicators such as MACD, OBV, stochastic oscillator, rate of change, ROC, relative strength index, RSI, money flow index, MFI, Williams percent R, and force index also support this notion of a bullish market. However, it is worth noting that some of these indicators do suggest that the market may be overbought at the moment. On the other hand, The overbought and oversold indicators such as Bollinger Bands, RSI, Stochastic Oscillator, Commodity Channel Index, CCI, Detrended Price Oscillator, DPO, and Relative Volatility Index, RVI, suggest that the market is currently overbought and may be due for a
nine
correction.
yards.
The reversal indicators such as MACD, Parabolic SAR, ADX, Fibonacci retracement, pivot point, and Ganfan also support the possibility of a market correction. Overall, while the market indicators suggest a bullish trend, there are also signs of overbought conditions and a possible market correction. Therefore, it is important to closely monitor the market to identify potential market transitions. One key point to consider is the recent market volatility, which may suggest that a correction is imminent. Additionally, upcoming economic events such as interest rate decisions, political developments, and trade negotiations may also have a significant impact on the market. Considering this analysis and the user input, it is important to closely monitor the market using the 1H interval and to be prepared to take action in response to potential market transitions. A user should consider analyzing additional factors such as company financial data, industry trends, and broader economic conditions before making any investment decisions.
Yeah, so basically, I personally have to say no financial advice here, but no, I think, yeah, I mean, it feels like, do you have to concur? Like, or you want to, but anyways, like, you got different cycles, and as you saw, I did one day, I did 15 minutes, 1 hour. The 1 hour is saying we're kind of topping, um, and I had my other one. I have these little prompts here for peak detection, expansion, so contraction. Um, Given the latest time series data, can you apply the trend identification indicator for a contraction state? This would involve checking if the moving average are downward sloping, the relative strength index is below 50 and moving towards 30, and the average directional index ADX is above 25. It's a strategy. It's a market compliments from ChatGPT 4. Working with Chat it's I mean, how fast, I don't need to study too much anymore, it's like I gotta know what I want more, because if I know what I want more, I could express it, and ChatGPT just does all the hard labor of you know it's quite something. I like it. Okay, so let's try that. So boom, and off it goes. So I left it in 1 hour. I could have tried something else just for entertainment here. So I'll be right back after this click. Okay, we're back. And
Supermarket Analysis Agent. Upon analyzing the latest market data for the given interval of 1 hour, it can be observed that the market is currently in an uptrend. The market has seen a steady climb from the opening price of 26,851.99 to the closing price of 28,965.99, with a high of 29,088.09. The upward momentum can be attributed to the positive market sentiment observed in recent times. Examining the trend identification indicators, it can be observed that the moving averages have a positive slope, indicating an upward trend. The relative strength index, RSI, is also above the 50 level, suggesting a strengthening upward momentum. The average directional index, ADX, is currently between 25 to 50 levels, indicating a strong trend in the market. Furthermore, we also need to consider the Elliott wave theory, which suggests that the market moves in upward and downward waves, with each wave consisting of smaller subwaves. Currently, we can observe that the market is in the fifth wave, which is the final wave of the upward cycle. This suggests that the market may be approaching a peak and may experience a correction in the near future. We can also apply the trend identification indicators for a contraction state, as suggested in the user input. As per the indicators, the moving averages are currently upward sloping, indicating a continuation of the uptrend. However, the RSI is currently above 50 but moving towards the 70 level, indicating overbought conditions in the market. The ADX is also currently above 25, indicating a strong trend. Therefore, based on the indicators, it does not seem like a contraction state is imminent. In terms of recent trends and changes in indicators, it is worth noting that the market has seen some volatility in the past few days, with swings in both directions but with an overall upward momentum. However, the market has been consistently overbought, as indicated by the RSI, which suggests that a correction may be in order. It is also important to consider potential impacts from upcoming economic events, such as central bank announcements or geopolitical developments, which could have a significant impact on market behaviors. In the broader economic context, global market trends and economic indicators, such as GDP growth and inflation rates, are also important to consider. In conclusion, based on the latest market data and analysis of various indicators, the market is currently in an uptrend. However, it is important to note that the market may be approaching a peak and may experience a correction in the near future. It is recommended to keep a watchful eye on market developments and to exercise caution when making investment decisions.
Yeah, I really like this. I was getting into it. Yeah, let me know more. And I mean, I like its finishing touch here, always bringing that aspect of, you know, I don't know if it helps because I put risk management up here because I could go like momentum. I could change this too, and it's yeah. So okay, before I change that up there, I'd rather come here and okay. So we did a contraction, so it's not imminent. A contraction is not imminent. Um, a through is when you hit, you'll find like double bottoms, as like patterns in there's candle patterns, hammers kind of in the through, but we're not there. We're at the peak, so we can try the peak. Let's try this. I'm into it. It's gone. It's, it's up there. I'm still doing 1 hour, so might as well look at what these. If it's yeah. So right after this, click. All right. All right. All right. All right. That's it.
Supermarket Analysis Agent. Based on the latest market data, the current state of the market appears to be in an uptrend, based on the moving averages, RSI, ADX, and Elliott wave theory indicators. The market has been steadily rising over the past several hours and has reached a new high of 29,005.00. The momentum indicators, such as the MACD and the stochastic oscillator, suggest that the market is overbought. The MACD has a positive crossover, which indicates bullish momentum in the market, but the stochastic oscillator is currently above 80, signifying that the market may be overbought. Furthermore, applying the overbought indicators to our latest time series data suggests that we're approaching a peak state. The price is touching or moving above the upper Bollinger Band, the RSI is above 70, and the stochastic oscillator is above 80. This could potentially signal a market reversal, as the market may correct itself after reaching such a high point. However, it's important to consider recent trends and changes in these indicators. The market has been steadily rising for several hours, and the momentum is strongly bullish. The MACD has also recently had a positive crossover, indicating a strong bullish momentum. While the market may be overbought at the moment, the trend suggests that it may continue to rise in the near future. Looking at the broader economic context and potential impacts from upcoming economic events, it's important to keep an eye on any news or announcements that may affect the market. For example, any news regarding global economic slowdown or new COVID-19 restrictions could affect the market's momentum. In conclusion, based on the latest market data and the various technical indicators, the market appears to be in an uptrend. but caution should be taken as the overbought indicators and recent trends suggest that a market correction may be imminent. It's important to monitor any upcoming economic events or news that may affect the market's momentum and consider these factors in investment decisions.
I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, or did he talk about, okay, applying the overbought indicator, approaching that we're approaching a peak. The price is touching, we're moving above the upper linear band, so we're approaching a peak. And yeah, with the expansion approaching a peak, do you apply a trend indicator for an expansion state? This would involve checking expansion. And should I leave it at 1 hour, or should I extend it or shorten it? I could actually even put in 45 minutes. I didn't put it in, but there is a 45 minutes. And then I believe there's also a 10 minutes that I should put in. It's always fun. Um, so, okay, putting in expansion. Expansion. And if we were consolidating, I like to use this one. And let's shorten it because I used that one. Let's keep that. So let's generate that. Let's see. There we go. So that's 30 minutes of stuff. And let's be right back after this click. All right. Analysis. Looks long, but I'm curious.
Supermarket Analysis Agent. Analysis. The latest market data from data point 479 through 500 shows a mixed trend in the market. The market opened at 28,332.01 and closed at 28,964.00, indicating an upward trend. However, there were several instances where the market experienced a dip in prices. Let's first examine the trend identification indicators, starting with the moving average convergence divergence, MACD, and the Ichimoku cloud. According to the MACD, the market is currently in an uptrend, as the MACD line is above the signal line. In contrast, the Ichimoku cloud indicator shows that the market is in a consolidation phase, as the current price is within the cloud. Next, let's examine the momentum indicators, focusing on the relative strength index, RSI. The RSI value currently stands at 66.67, which is within the overbought zone. Moreover, the RSI has been moving towards an even higher value, indicating that the market still has potential to increase. Turning to the overbought or oversold indicators, the Bollinger Bands indicate that the market is in a relatively stable position. The upper band is above the current price, while the lower band is below it. This suggests that there is little risk of the market becoming overbought or overstretched. Lastly, the reversal indicators show some potential for a market reversal.
30 minutes.
The Tenkan-sen line, which is part of the Ichimoku cloud, is currently above the Kijun-sen line. However, recent market data has shown some instances where the Tenkan-sen line has dropped below the Kijun-sen line, indicating a potential shift in market momentum. Overall, while the market is in an uptrend, the indicators suggest that the market is in a consolidation phase and that a reversal may occur. Recent market data shows that the Tenkan-sen line has dropped below the Kijun-sen line, indicating a potential shift in momentum. Considering the user input, we can apply the trend identification indicators for an expansion state by checking if the moving averages are upward sloping, the relative strength index, RSI, is above 50 and moving towards 70, and the average directional index, ADX, is above 25, given that the interval used is 30 minutes. Based on the latest time series data, we can see that the moving averages are upward sloping, indicating an expansion state. However, the RSI value is already in the overbought zone, potentially suggesting that the market may be overstretched. The ADX value currently stands at 17.34, which is below the level of 25 required for an expansion state. Conclusion. In conclusion, while the market is currently in an uptrend, the indicators suggest that a reversal may occur. Recent market data has shown a potential shift in market momentum, as the Tenkan-sen line has dropped below the Kijun-sen line. However, the moving averages are still upward sloping, indicating an expansion state. Investors should consider the potential risks associated with an overbought market and monitor market indicators closely for potential market transitions.
I mean, I think it's really, really good reporting, and I could go back to my back end here for a bit, and so that was my old, no, my prompt here. This one was an old one. So completion here is it's pretty basic. Like at first, I was couldn't grab it so much, but basically, I would say that you're giving them like a pattern of things and another pattern of things that chat to each other. So these two patterns, how you put them together, and I think you can actually elaborate, like have even a lot more definition. Like let's say you wanted to chat with a humor, you want humor or something. I mean, you can give them in the system a lot more jokes. You know, system has all these jokes and then stuff like that. But here we're talking about like financial data, right? And I'm working on the summary here. Where was I when I first? I think it's up here. Generate response, my retention. Yeah, I'm trying to take the report and then kind of create a memory list with it and kind of see what market strategy that indicators that I should use for the next like this event of the market. And it kind of says, oh, the professional should use the MAC and the RSI. And so it's pretty good, but I think I could tweak that part. Generate response. That's where. Okay, generate summary. This is been working on this one a bit, and it's quite like actually. Let's go see it. Like from the last report. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's the report. Based on the conversation here, the key points to remember. The current state of the market appears to be an uptrend with multiple technical indicators supporting this trend. However, momentum indicators suggest that the market may be overbought, and applying overbought indicators such that a market reversal may be imminent. Recent trends suggest that the market may continue to rise in the near future, but caution should be taken. It's important to monitor any upcoming economic events, blah, blah, blah. So that's my first. And then I take the recollection note number 2. The best technical indicators to consider for upcoming behavior or trends of the market are moving average conversion diversion, the MAC, relative strength index. The Bollinger Band is a momentum indicator that helps to identify trend direction and strength. Blah 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 blah. So I take these two and then I condense it into this. A professional trader should use a combination of three indicators to gain an optimal insight. But and it's missing a piece here. Usually it's longer than that. It sometimes, you know, just stops. But you know how it is with ChatGPT. You just got to redo it sometimes. Yeah. So, um, so now because I'm like right now, I'm just using the conversation, whatever conversation I have, just a little bit, and I bet you I can like pop this up like a bit more, and it shouldn't break on me. And let's go see how I just set up the system here. Uh, let's start upside down. User message, the short one. So I take this truncated string here that I just built, right? Because I can't put, you see, as time goes by, you can't put all that into the prompt. So you gotta take piece by piece. And then there's different ways. I could have like this kind of slider thing where you can choose where, like a percentage, where you want to bring back an old thought or you know uh, something. But I don't want to go too far. I just want to keep the report flowing. If I'm going from 1 hour, from let's say a month to a week to a day to hours and minutes, I just want about that flow, the reports to kind of flow together. That the AI has all a broad view as I'm searching, as I'm doing this. I'm kind of accumulating some pertinent, pertinent information, pertinent information. Sorry about, but anyways, important information. Yeah. So, um, so I'm trunking it, and I'm just saying to create a memory collection list. And this one here is the first part of the message. Your task is to review. Whoa, that was too fast. Your task is to review a conversation history and identify key points or themes. Ensure that similar concepts are merged and duplicates are removed. Generate a concise, organized summary suitable for a future reference. You know, uh, and so it will take whatever that is and try to do this. That's the plan, right? That's the target. That's the structure of relation between the system message content and the user message, which is, when you do the complete right here and right here, you see you got system and then you got user, and then you just kick it in and get, return. It'll give you an API return. So, not to take any more time, I mean, the turbo is is really pushing my app with a lot of dexterity, much more, uh, you know. And I just got to build more libraries and have fun with it. And and I have this idea where imagine a carousel right here. Like this chart here. You got one chart, and then you got like a carousel of charts where you got all the different cryptocurrencies and assets and stuff, and then I can just like not scroll up and down, scroll sideways, and have a button right, poof, refresh, or even say like, check this guy, paf, click that one, or check this one, and then every file has this. You can check Ether at 1 hour, Ether at 15 minutes, then swap to Dogecoin, check it in minutes and whatever, and just scroll and get a report. Bang. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think this is. Give me some time here, folks, and we'll be working on that a few examples at least. Try to scroll down. Just gotta swap the latest information with some news with the token that I want to report. So this is Incom in 40 minutes. I'm out of here. Ciao, everyone.